Hello viewers, I am at Mugu Rock in Point Mugu, California, and headed that direction. It's Port Hueneme, Oxnard, and this is Pacific Coast Highway. And then down that way, as you head down south down Pacific Coast Highway, that takes you to this is the start of Malibu, and it takes you all the way down into Santa Monica. And I'm showing you this rock because you may have seen it in tons of automobile commercials. So what they do is the CHP will, when they're ready to shoot, the CHP will block one side of the road, and then they'll block that way. They usually hover a helicopter off the side, just kind of up in the air, just off the coast here, and then they just start filming, and then they'll do a take, and then they open the road. I actually got stopped one time I was coming back from a job, and the CHP stopped us and the helicopter, and then they did the filming, and then you have to sit for a couple minutes, and then they let the traffic go. So now Mugu Rock, what it was is over there about where that car is parked, that used to be the road that would take you around this area, because this was one time, this was connected. This was all connected, so they dynamited this out, and to make a pass through, because the other way was just a little too dangerous. And it just, because it's right next to the water, the road that they built originally, way too close to the water, a little bit on the dangerous side. It went around that way. So, and that was in the mid-20s, and then about the 30s, they just dynamited this away, and it kind of formed the rock. So it actually was an attached mountain. But that's how they did that. Tons of dynamite, and made PCH bigger and more accessible to get from the north to the south and vice versa. PCH is an extremely busy road, and as you can see, there's plenty of traffic, and it's early morning. So also too, down this way, it's hard to see. It's kind of overcast, or the mist coming in from the ocean. But right over there in the commercial, you'll see a big, giant, like sand dune that heads up the mountain, and you can always see that when you see the commercial, when you watch the commercial. That'll always stand out. So this is a stretch they use for filming. There's the rock, and let me show you this right here. This rock right here, people who do rock climbing will come to this rock and practice the ropes and carabiners, and just, I guess, for practice, just before they get to like a real mountainside. But they actually come here all the time. Nobody here today, but they come here and they use this for practicing. So anyway, this is where I want to show you next time you see a car commercial and they're driving along the coast. Mugu Rock is what you see. And let's see if I can show you. yeah, the road has since been washed away. But it did go around this direction. It went around this direction. So, anyway, just want to show you that. Right, give you one last look. Alright, there you go. Pacific Coast Highway, where they filmed tons of car commercials. Alright, thank you for watching.